that her best chance at victory is utilizing those abilities and keeping the great one, Amanda Nunes, at the end of her long strikes and catching her coming in.
All right, these fight odds are brought to you by DraftKings. Playing free UFC 259 pools on DraftKings for your shot at over $10,000 in prizes. Don't wait, download any DraftKings app and use code UFC when you sign up. DraftKings, you can bet on it.
Megan Anderson believes that she's going to get the job done. She said Amanda has never felt anyone with her power, and she knows that Amanda is a fantastic fighter, but she's ready to match her at every single step in order to get that championship from around her waist.
Is the greatest women's combat sports athlete of all time. UFC featherweight and bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes. She comes in tonight, Joe, with an 11-fight winning streak that dates to 2014. The last 8 wins have come in title fights. Tonight, second defense of her featherweight belt. She can do it all, and we'll try to put all those skills together on another big stage tonight.
She can do it all, and she's essentially dominated and cleared out 2 divisions. There is no debate as to who the greatest of all time is. There's none. No one has an argument other than Amanda Nunes. You got to think about this. She knocks out Ronda Rousey with her fist, knocks out Holly Holm with a kick, submits Miesha Tate. She can do it all. She has unbelievable power. Knocks out Chris Cyborg, who is without a doubt the scariest 145-pound woman on the planet Earth other than Amanda Nunes. Starches her in the first round. She's the GOAT.
She absolutely is. And, you know, when Megan says she hasn't felt power like hers, I think to Chris Cyborg, right? But boy, your guys' reaction on that night was timeless. I was at home watching. But Amanda Nunes has a tall order in front of her with Megan Anderson. But let me tell you something about this young lady. She has put herself alongside some of the biggest names in female sports in general. Serena Williams, Venus Williams, all the greatest athletes in the world are listed with Amanda Nunes because of her dominance over her sport. She has been tremendous in this role and has continued to not only win championships, but go up and down defending him. And tonight, if she wins again at 145, she has her eyes on going back down to 135 and defending down there.
She says this was one of her better training camps. Training has evolved for her. She says she used to spar 10 rounds on the field. Undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Our judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bell, Dave Hagan, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Jason Herzog. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 144 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, by way of Gold Coast, Australia, presenting the challenger, Megan Anderson.
Let's go, Megan.
And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 20 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coral Springs, Florida, by way of Bahia, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Amanda, the Lioness Nunes.
Fighters gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Blue. There are no final questions from you, Red. If you want to touch gloves now, come on, ready to fight.
And just when you thought Amanda Nunes didn't need another source of motivation, she and her wife, Nina Nunes, welcomed a baby girl, Reagan. And man, does Amanda seem inspired by that unbelievable addition into her life.
Ready? Fight.
Here we go, folks. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Megan Anderson is in green. Amanda Nunes in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
I'm always interested to see what approach Amanda takes. With Cyborg, it was all striking. With Jermaine Durandamy, she took her down a whole bunch of times. I want to see if Megan attacks in the way that she did against Holly Holm. When she made her debut and she fought Holly Holm, she put some damage on Holly, made Holly turn into a wrestler against her.
Oh my goodness. That's what separates Amanda from everybody else.
She's explosive, man.
Oh my God. Her power is so ridiculous.
Megan took that punch, though. I mean, Megan, her eyes, she looks like wide-eyed right now. She has to focus and get her way into the fight. Once she lands something, she'll feel better about being in there. She's got to land.
Oh,
she got stuck.
Oh, big right from Nunes.
She's in trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
She's wobbly. Amanda hits so damn hard.
Oh, she's better. Megan's got to move. Oh, she's just standing still.
She's chopped the leg.
Desperation shot
Oh,
from
my
Anderson.
goodness, she's hurt bad.
Oh, huge crowd strikes here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
This could be the beginning
Oh,
of the
my
end.
gosh.
This fight is absolutely over.
Keep moving.
This fight is absolutely
Amanda's
over.
going to submit her.
She's going to take her back and choke her out. And if she doesn't choke her out, she's going to pound her out.
Armbar here. She set an armbar. Is it a triangle? She got a triangle here.
Yeah, she's got a triangle.
And taking the arm. Oh, man, this
Yeah,
is tight.
look at this. She's got it.
Just showing another
it.
skill.
It's a wrap.
Megan's going to tap.
It's a wrap. Or she's going to go to sleep.
There's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
Amanda Nunes.
Wow.
With a quick title defense tonight.
Just a
come on.
non-event.
This-
Non-event. Non-event.
A non-event. That's the
Non-event.
best way to put it. Was in zero danger, never in trouble. Never even-
Every time she touched
She's a
Megan
monster.
Anderson, Megan would go flailing around the octagon. At one point, her leg went completely straight. I mean, it was a non-event. I mean, there's no other word for it. A washout.
Well, as the saying goes, there are levels to this game, and Amanda Nunes seems levels up on the rest of this featherweight division. Her last defense against Felicia Spencer, Joe, was a 25-minute affair, maybe 50 to 40 for Nunes tonight.
Yeah,
Judges not needed.
It was a battering, though. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I mean, just because Spencer's so tough, she lasted. But who is going to rise to challenge this woman? I mean, look at this. Boom! Look at that right hand.
my
And you
goodness.
see Megan's
Oh,
in
my
real
goodness.
trouble. Legs are giving out right away.
She
And-
looks like so afraid.
Yeah, well, you should be.
Look at this right here. Watch. Look at her. I mean, she's falling without falling.
Yeah, her legs are gone. I mean, she had already been in real big trouble, and now she's getting crushed. Look at this.
Oh, my
Right hand
goodness.
to the temple. I mean, Amanda's just a monster. She's so far beyond all the other women.
Oh, my goodness, Joe. I did a detail on this, and it's like when Amanda hits these girls, their eyes go wide. They're like, oh, my goodness. This is different.
This is actually merciful. This because she had her back, she was pounding her out. The fact that she gets
she
her in
was
this
gonna break her arm.
triangle armbar combination.